On the one hand, I feel like I have a lot of time because I'm actually making myself younger, and we'll have actually more technologies 10, 15, 20 years from now to really dramatically become younger and give us a lot more time. On the other hand, time is speeding up. Things happen faster and faster. It took 100,000 years for us to invent spoken language. We invented written language in only 10,000 years. The printing press took 400 years to take off. The telephone took 50 years to reach a mass audience. The cell phone did that in 7 years. Social networks did that in 3 years. So things are getting faster and faster. So if you want to actually be relevant in today's world and contribute creatively, you have to do it at a faster and faster pace. You're making this movie in a very short period of time. You couldn't have done that 10 years ago. Our technologies enable us to move faster and faster. So even though I feel I have more time because I'm extending my life and will ultimately be able to do that indefinitely, we also have less and less time to actually do the next creative project because things are moving so quickly. But the technologies actually enable us to do that. It gives us more time. We're so much more productive today. 30 years ago, I would have needed a team of hundreds of people for years to do the kinds of projects I can do now with a few people in a few weeks. So we are more productive. My first book took 5 years to write because I had to actually physically go to libraries and copy pages, and now we've got the whole world of information at our fingertips. A kid in Africa with a smartphone has access to more information than the President of the United States or Brazil did 15 years ago. So these technologies give us more time, and they're getting more and more powerful. They'll ultimately go right in our brains and make our brains smarter and faster. Computers are actually 1,000,000 times faster than our brain circuits. Our brains send information as chemical signals that travel a few hundred feet per second. Computers are 1,000,000 times faster than that. Ultimately, when we're doing most of our thinking in the cloud, we'll put these computers in our brain, we'll send them in through the capillaries without surgery. They'll connect our brain directly to the cloud, and basically then we'll be able to think more quickly because the cloud is 1,000,000 times faster than the brain, and time therefore will slow down. So an hour would actually be able to do 1,000,000 hours of work, and it will seem like 1,000,000 hours. So time actually subjectively will slow down when we can think faster. That's maybe 50 years from now, but that's where we're headed.